Hi everyone, my name is Chloe Myers and I am from CMU, and today I'm going to be giving a little bit of background on Chocolate Ibarra. I don't know if that's how you say the company's name, but that's how it was phonetically spelled on Google, so we're just gonna go with it. So Chocolate Ibarra is a Mexican chocolate company, and they're best known for their cocoa powder and their table chocolates. Now, table chocolates are those small little foil wrapped candies you might get given at a restaurant. Now, this company holds a lot of cultural significance for Mexico, as their cocoa powder is used in many specific traditional Mexican dishes. This company has started on a very small scale, but has over time grown and now extends beyond the Mexican border, which is really exciting for them. And even though they have grown and expanded so much, they are still family owned and they are still renowned for their sustainability efforts, which include paying equal and equitable wages to their employees, sourcing ethical labor, etc. So that was just a little background on our chocolate company for week 3 of the Coil Project, Chocolate Ibarra.
After having learned who is Ibarra Company, we compared its practices with the two leading companies, which are Nestle and Hershey's. The Ibarra Company's website, they say that they comply with Mexican official norms, or Normas Oficiales Mexicanas, which are mandatory regulations provided by the Mexican government to show the customers that they are really selling chocolate. They advertise this as a differentiator compared to other companies. However, every company, even if it's a foreign company coming to Mexico, has to comply with these norms. So they are not differentiated, and even Hershey's or Nestle have to comply with this. So in these terms, they are aligned as companies. However, Nestle and Hershey's have more international certifications, for example, to show that they have good practices regarding sustainability or by hiring their employees that clearly Ibarra doesn't have. So in these terms, Ibarra is not aligned in the same level of practices as these companies, and it has a lot of work to do in order to achieve the same level of success and good practices compared to the leading companies.
Now, for the 3 actions to have a positive impact, the first recommendation is sustainable sourcing practices, and this by giving a fair trade and ecologically friendly methods first priority. This measure ensures a favorable impact on all supply chain stakeholders while also benefiting farmers and the environment. For recommendation 2, community engagement programs. This will help local communities to benefit when community involvement initiatives are put into place in the regions where their cocoa is obtained. For recommendation 3, employee well-being initiatives. Chocolate Ibarra demonstrates their dedication to moral business practices by placing a high priority on the well-being of their workers through equitable pay, benefits, and a secure workplace.
Hi, I'm Jaedynn with UCA, and I'll be elaborating on our first recommendation for creating a more positive impact on our stakeholders. So the first recommendation would be to treat fair trade and ecological friendly methods as a first priority by ensuring that their cocoa beans are sourced sustainably. In doing so, this will help out maintain natural resources and also help out local farmers and communities and produce a favorable impact on all of our stakeholders, including those farmers and communities in the process. Some of the positive implications of doing this will be helping in preserving our environment, empowering and growing communities, and building trust and collaborating with others along the supply chain. And finally, with a heavier focus on SDG 12, this will not only support the well-being of our communities, but also our global efforts towards more responsible consumption and production practices.
Hi, my name is Tania, and I'll talk about our second recommendation, that is to create community engagement programs, especially in the areas where the cocoa beans are produced. And we want this program to focus on 3 different areas. The first one is to improve infrastructure. This can be done by improving the roads where the cocoa beans are transported. And this will also help the community members to improve their access to essential services. The second area we want to focus in is healthcare. And by raising awareness in topics like nutrition, Chocolate Ibarra can help the community members to make more informed decisions about their health and their well-being. And third, we want to focus on promoting culture and education by sponsoring cultural events that will help strengthen the social ties and highlight the cultural heritage that chocolate has. And finally, all these actions will be related to SDG number 10, that is reducing inequalities, and SDG 3, that is good health and well-being.
Hi, my name is Valentina Cabello, and today I'm going to present to you the 3rd recommendation that we're giving to Chocolate Ibarra, which is employee well-being and initiatives. Now, Chocolate Ibarra demonstrates their dedication to moral business practices by placing a high priority on the well-being of their coworkers through equitable pay, benefits, and a secure workplace. This kind of movement benefits the company's reputation as a socially conscious employer in addition to raising employee engagement and efficiency. Now, Chocolate Ibarra can guarantee the commitment and dedication of their staff by investing in them and will ultimately improve business results. Now, the positive impacts that may come within this recommendation is employee engagement and efficiency, improved reputation, employee retention, workplace safety and health, and business outcomes. Also, relevant SDGs that we may find within this recommendation is SDG number 3, good health and well-being, SDG number 4, decent work and economic growth, and lastly, the SDG number 10, that is reduced inequalities.
Hi, my name is Mrakitsch, and I'm going to be talking about the considerations and how we would present them in a business setting. Our first one would deal with communication. In the United States, we rely on a low context culture. This means we rely on direct communication, so speaking what you mean, going straight to the point rather than sugarcoating anything. Tying that into our second recommendation, we would talk about evaluating, and we use direct negative feedback. This is providing feedback honestly without sugarcoating anything or softening the feedback with any kind of positive reinforcement. Our third recommendation is when involving disagreements. The United States is very confrontational. This is being upfront with your disagreements and addressing your disagreement with a confident tone. Our fourth recommendation is trust. In the United States, it's based on task-based, which is more focused on getting work done and completing tasks over building relationships with your coworkers. Our last recommendation is individualism in work, and that is simply working independently rather than in a group.
My name is Lars, and I'm going to present the last slide of our presentation, the general conclusion. When considering the individual conclusions that each team member of the team has written, it is clear that our experience as a group has been very enlightening. Our future attempts will be shaped by the significant lessons we have received. First of all, we understood the potential for smaller enterprises to have the same or even better practices as leading companies. Second, we learned how to interact with people from varied cultural backgrounds. Additionally, our shared experience has not only improved our ability to communicate and operate as a team, it has also helped us socialize across cultural boundaries. Together, we've come up with a number of tactics to foster a more innovative and dynamic workplace that reflects our dedication to ongoing development. Thanks for your attention.